Hey Virgo, how's it going? Welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot. So this is going to be a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgos. And meditating on your energies, I was hearing shifting perspectives of self. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of internal shifting, internal navigating. I feel like this is a big year of healing for you, and healing attachment wounds is coming up a lot too. And this can be towards other people, relationships, specifically in love. But this is also surrounding your sense of worth and worthiness and your contributions to what you bring to the world. So let's make it a little deep, but this is going to be a 2026 year ahead spread. So we're going to do overall themes, and then I'm going to pull one card for each month. So let's get started. Let's see what's happening. So in Virgo, if you are interested in a personal reading, the link for it is in the description box below. I would love to read for you guys. So let's get this party started. Ooh, okay. We've got shadow and we have air. Yep. And you are ruled by Mercury, which is an air sign. So this is about making sense of the shadow, of those codependency traits, of the attachments that are plaguing you, that are keeping you chained, that are keeping you stagnant and stuck. And by really looking at the shadow, you're going to see that really what was needed was your attention. And I'm also picking up that there may be some subconscious blocks that are not readily seen in plain sight. And that can be really released through hypnosis, through meditation, therapy, anything like that, where your brain has shifted into a deeper state of relaxation and understanding. And we have full moon here. So it's a big time of releasing and cleansing. We have the full moon. We had the full moon in Cancer, and that was all about looking at the way that you self-nurture and looking at how you can release any feelings of overcompensation. So, all right, Virgo, what else is going on here? Ooh, the influencer. Beautiful. So yeah, this is coming out and seeing what you contribute to the world. And some of you may be in the limelight, in the spotlight. You may be leaders in your field, or this is like really getting in front of the camera and starting a YouTube channel, or starting something where you are seen and your value is really out in front. And that is something that you are very good at, Virgo, because you have an uncanny ability to deliver information in a very grounded and healing way. And a lot of people need that right now. A lot of people need that. So releasing your fears of worthiness surrounding how much impact you really do have. So what else is going on here for Virgos in 2026? I'm a Virgo rising, so this is hitting. We have deception and envy. So this is looking at how you're being perceived to others, but also the ways that you are perceiving yourself. I feel like there's a bit of dissonance with the way that others see you and how you see yourself. So I'm really getting that this is like an internal deception, and it can be related to, you know, not feeling like you are worthy of the attention, of the love that you are seeking. And it's also looking at, like, I'm getting other people are feeling envious for the things that you're getting because you are putting yourself out there a little bit more. But I'm also getting that you may be putting yourself out there in ways that are not the best. You know, social media can be a weird spot. So turning that social media programming into something that can be helpful and used as a tool, if that is what you're doing. So And at the bottom of the deck, you have love begins. Yeah. So this is more about looking at things, not looking so much in the external for validation, for love, but it's turned more towards you, which is really hard. So, all right, Spirit, what else is going on for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo in January? So this is going to be a bit of a longer reading, guys. So just bear with me. What's happening here? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and one more for December. Okay. All right, the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. So I'm getting that the theme of this year really is about like self-preservation. And this can be really holding your energy back to get more of the healing for yourself, as opposed to directing it so much outward. This is like you really are learning the lessons of the hermit. You are the hermit. So this is really reserving your resources, reserving your finances. But this is also like about looking inwards. And I also see like how she's looking away. I'm getting like releasing temptation, looking away from any sort of temptation, really is what I'm getting here. In January, you have the Tower in reversed. So there's something that you are resisting and changing. There's something that feels a little too heavy to look at or too heavy to face right now. And you don't necessarily want to rock the boat. You are really kind of fighting for this old identity or for this old way of being. And I think that you're really resisting that change. And it's really by changing and shifting that you are going to shift this energy. And in February, you have the Three of Cups. So this is sisterhood. This is leaning on your trusted people who want to see you succeed, who want to see you thrive, and who want to see you happy. And this can be, you know, like sisters before misters or something like that. But this is really leaning into that platonic love that your people have for you, because you have a lot of love here. You have a lot of people who want to see you healthy and happy. And I think by leaning into that more, you're going to see more results from that. So in March, you have the King of Wands. So this is all about taking action. This is utilizing that fire. And by like Ostara, springtime, you're going to be getting some of that back. You're really going to be fueling that passion and that drive towards you. And I think with the rebirth of the season, you are really going to be fueling that fire towards more sustainable desires. And this lion being behind him, this is being backed up by people, being backed up by a support system, by people who love you. And I think that that's something that you are needing to be reminded of, Virgo, because I think sometimes your brain and your mind can go through loops, and it really is that shadow energy that tells you that you're not good enough, or tells you that you are not worthy of a better love, or that you have to have somebody in order to feel worthy. Like that is that shadow talking. And this year is really about like making friends with the shadow and taming it and allowing that to be transmuted. And in April, you have the Ace of Cups. So this is really allowing that heart to open and to soften. And I think that this is also like being more loving towards you, being more intentional with your self-care practice, with the way that you show up for you. So if you have a really demanding job that's just sucking the life out of you, this can be putting boundaries around work, and it can be around going to get a massage or doing counseling or anything that helps fill your cup up, and you have to find what that is for you, because that is self-nurture. And I think that there's some sort of healing going around your finances, your goals, and she has the Othodal rune on her earring, and this is about like security and inheritance, and really making sure that what you're doing is going to be sustainable for the future, because I feel like there's a bit of a foundation that is wanting to change and crumble here. So in May, you have the Hermit in reversed. So this is you coming out of that hermit mode, coming out of the lessons of, having to turn inwards. Like, I feel like at the first part of the year, you're going to be doing a lot of self-soothing, transformative work. You're going to be very diligent with that. And in May, you're going to start to feel like, okay, I can come out of this. I can start to shine my light outwards more. And in June, you have the sun. So this is like happiness, fulfillment. In the middle of summer, you're going to feel radiant and vibrant and happy. And this is doing the things that you love to do and feeling the warmth on your skin, feeling more balanced. And I love the sun because it's the happiest card in the deck. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, it has like a baby, and it's just like pure bliss and pure joy. Like, this is like dopamine hit, It's like happiness. Yeah. And then in July, you have the Knight of Wands. So you're going to have a very fiery summer. And there's a lot of forward momentum come the middle, moving towards the end of the year. And this momentum is really going to help fuel and spark your transformation. And I think you're going to be simultaneously healing while also putting yourself out there a little bit more. And this can be in work, in finances, whatever it is for you. But I do see a lot of forward movement and momentum. So August, around your birthday, you have the Eight of Wands. So this is like fast trajectory, fast action, and you could be getting a lot of attention during this month. Again, I think you're putting yourself out there with the influencer card. And a lot of people are magnetized by your energy. By you doing a lot of the inner work and feeling more grounded within you, you're going to be able to put that out there. More people are going to feel more grounded in your presence. And in September, you have the Chariot. So this is like blazing forward, moving forward with love, moving forward with that Cancerian energy. We're moving into the year of the fire horse. So that will be official in February. But this is merging the light and the shadow together and knowing that they can exist simultaneously. Like, the shadow is never gone, but you are able to transmute the shadow. You're able to use its wisdom to drive you into a more fulfilling chapter. And that's alchemy. And we are in the year of the magician. So October, you have the Star. Yes. So this is about dreams coming true, wishes being fulfilled. So you can be traveling. You can start to see something pop off if you are a content creator or business owner. This is like visibility, and this is making magic happen. November, you have the World in reversed. So this is something that is may come back around. There may be some sort of like karmic lesson that comes back around that is needing to be closed out, or looked at a little bit deeper. And I feel like it may be surrounding your relationships, surrounding the ways that you connect with people on a deeper level, and partnerships and everything like that, because you also have the Lovers in reverse in December. So I feel like these two are connected, and this may be about like how you show up in relationships, and it may be asking you, are you going to continue the cycle of codependency, of, you know, leaning on other people, on seeking that external validation, or have you done the lessons to be self-sustainable and to really make sure that you are coming from a place of just being satisfied with you and you are enough? That is enough. So, Virgo, we're going to go deeper into this year for you. Spirit, what's going on in January with the Tower here? Yeah. A lot of you are just resisting being single. It's what I am getting. Like, really resisting the need and it's just, you don't want to be single. That's the biggest thing that I'm cleaning from this card. But this season is asking you to be more guiding towards you. Like, this singular energy, it's not going to be forever, but Virgo, it's important for you to be self-sustainable and to move into this lesson to be able to have a more successful future. And I think that you are scared because of the codependency, but you don't want to not have people to tell you how valuable you are, if that makes sense. Like, and that comes from you turning inwards and doing that work towards you. You have to be the one to tell yourself you're valuable, because you are. And when you learn that lesson, you won't need it from anybody or anything else, because you are enough. You are enough by yourself. And that is the biggest lesson that anybody can learn. And this year is prepping you to do that. And the more you resist this, the harder it's going to be. You can do it, Virgo. I have faith. I have faith in you. Spirit. That was fast. Can I get more info on this Three of Cups here? Okay. Yeah, I really feel like in February, you're reserving your energies. You have this card twice. You have the Four of Pentacles twice. And you are allowing yourself to put more energy into your friendships, into your connections, into the people and places that water you. And you're going to find success in that. This is, you know, like celebratory energy. This is happiness. And I think you're also going to be on a thing of like saving your money, because you are really focusing on you. You're focusing on your foundations, on the path that you want to navigate towards. But this is with people who love you. So really allow that energy to come inwards in the first part of the year. Spirit, why is this King of Wands here? I don't know why, but I'm getting like temptation from this card. You out there breaking people's hearts, Virgo. I'm hearing that song. Heartbreaker, dream maker, love taker, don't you mess around with me. You're a heartbreaker, dream maker. Interesting. Okay. Because I get the feeling like other people are watching you. There's this other energy that's just watching you. Like you're putting yourself out there, but it feels almost like, I don't know, like you're putting yourself out there for other people to see, and people are mad that you're not giving them all of your attention. That's what that feels like. I think that's where this deception and envy is coming in. Like people just want your energy and they don't want you to share it. But Virgo, that's not what you about. So you are, you know, building like foundations and a more solid ground with more like fluid people, with more people who, you have the Three of Cups twice too. So I think that this is like allowing yourself to shine in spaces that are healthy, that are nurturing. And I also feel like you may be kind of looking more on, like, if you have substance abuse or you're reliant on other things, you're looking at how that has affected your life. And I think that you're taking action to do something about that. You're not letting that rule your life anymore come March. Yeah, this is deep work. Deep work. Ace of Cups. Spirit, why is the Ace of Cups here in April? Why is the Ace of Cups here in April? You got the Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands again. Who is this fire sign that you're messing around with? Who is this? So you could blatantly be closing out a cycle with a King of Wands, with somebody who may be a bit more like, you know, passionate and fiery, and, you know, they are charming and can put on the riz. But I think that you're like, this is like cool on the superficial realm, but I don't see any sort of stability with this person, or I don't see any sort of, you know, a foundational growth with somebody. But I think that you're redirecting your energies elsewhere. Like you are about to go on a really big self-discovery lesson here. Spirit, why is the Hermit in reversed here in May? Yeah, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving on from some sort of fire sign that's kind of flighty. Okay, yeah. Ooh, yeah, High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. So, in May, you know that you have to move on from something. Like something becomes very clear that you just have to move on. Like you have the Six of Swords, you have the Strength, and you have the Pentacles here, the Page of Pentacles. So there's something new that is going to be presenting itself come May. And you are coming out of this like internal battle, this internal struggle, and you're moving away from it. And with the Strength card here, it's taking a lot of strength to muster up the courage to do this new thing or go this new route, because you're being presented with like multiple different roads, and you can either choose the road that is fun and comfortable and familiar, that fuels your desires, your passions, but it doesn't help you for your future. And I think you're going to be choosing the route that helps you move into your future, instead of choosing to continue to have the sweet treat. Continuing to choose people who don't really choose you. And that's a really big lesson to learn, especially if you have come out of a relationship and you're learning to be more self-sustainable. Like it's hard. June. Spirit, what is going on in June for Virgo? June, the Happy card. The Happy card. Happiness. Oh, Virgo, you kill me. You have the Sun, the Ten of Swords, you've got Judgment. So because you have made a big judgment call to end something that feels just like it's dead, it's done, I'm not going back, like never going back again, you're going to be more uplifted, happier, more resilient. But it takes a lot of mental fortitude to get out of this, to make this decision. But you do choose the path towards the self. And that's exactly what you need to do, Virgo. It's not easy to make those judgment calls, especially when you really care about somebody or you really like somebody, but you know that it's not going to be the best for you in the long run. But it takes a lot of mental fortitude and strength to do that. Spirit, what's up with this Knight of Wands? The Sun. Let me get one more for the Knight of Wands. Nine of Wands. The Lovers. Okay, so you got Knight of Wands. You've got the Sun and the Nine of Wands. So after a period of like fighting to the death is what it feels like, you are beginning a brand new expansive chapter filled with radiance and inner passion and feeling alive again because you moved on from something and you're really going to be marching to the beat of your own drum. Like, I think you're starting to embrace more of that single energy in like July and springtime, or July and like summertime. Spirit, what's up with this Eight of Wands? What's going on with this Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands in August. So around your birthday. What is this like fast action? Ooh, the Empress! Yes, that's exactly what I want to see. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Virgo. Oh, I love this. Yes, you have the Empress and the Fool. Like, you are really taking the new and you're going on that self-care path. You are learning the lessons of the Empress. You are sustainable. You are radiant. You are vibrant. You have built this empire for you. And this is that newfound energy that you are embodying. Like, you are embodying the Empress around your birthday. And you're feeling a lot of that forward momentum. And you're feeling that energy. I feel like in less romantic ways, like you're just feeling a positive energy from the impact that you make from people, not necessarily from a love situation, if that makes sense. And that's like a new feeling for you. It's a new feeling for you to feel like you are fulfilling something that's outside of a relationship. And that is how you form this self-love, self-care. This is like my go get a massage card. This is like spa card. Treat yourself. That's the Empress. And she is luxury. She is opulence. Like, she's doing all the self-care things, you know, and she loves herself. And she cares for herself. And you turn it around, Virgo. You turn it around your birthday. I love this. Chariot. What's going on with the Chariot in September, Spirit? What's going on with the Chariot? Okay. Ooh, King of Cups and King of Swords. Ooh. Okay, you have options. You have options come September. But you're like, I don't know about this. I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying my single life, you know? Like, you do have two masculines in September that are curious about you. And it's because you're in this energy. It's because you are putting out that mama juice. It's just like you got people's attention where you were seeking attention in the wrong ways before. And now you're able to make judgment calls from a better place. You call the shots. It's not the other way around. Oh, I love this. Yes. Yeah, I totally think you're going to be traveling in October. Yeah. Yep. October is going to be a month of expansion, of doing the things. You've got the Three of Wands and you have the Chariot here. So if you're planning a spooky trip somewhere, like, you're going to do it. You're going to do the things that set your heart on fire, and you're going to make your dreams come true. Like, this is the year that you're being rewarded for doing the singular thing, or for saying no to the things or the relationships that just don't fill you up. Like, this is your reward. This is like happiness. Like, go travel, go explore other countries. Because you're single, you can do that, you know? Like, this is beautiful energy. So embrace it. Embrace that feeling of freedom. And Spirit, why is the world in reverse here in November? Why is the world in reverse here? What's going on? What's going on here? Ooh, Knight of Wands. What is... yeah, I think some sort of like... I'm getting like fuckboy energy. I'm getting like, there's some temptation, there's some fuckboy energy that may be coming around, and you're like, I don't know if I should entertain this. And the answer is no, Virgo. Don't entertain this. Don't entertain this. You don't need that fuckboy energy. You have just went through a cycle, so the end of the year is going to test you. It's going to test you to see how far you have come, and if you really have learned this lesson of the Empress, of being in this self-sustainable mode. So don't let the temptation tempt you. Don't let that shadow get the better of you. And Spirit, why is the Lovers here in reversed in December? Five of Cups. What else is here? What else is here? The Devil. The answer is no, Virgo. Don't take the tempting offer. Don't take the sweet treat that is a man at the end of the year, okay? Just don't do it. Don't do it. You got the Lovers and you have the Devil and you've got the Five of Cups. Like, this is, I'm warning you now. Something does come at the end of the year. Do your best to get out and stay out of that energy of temptation. You have the Magician at the bottom of the deck here. So you have the choice. You have the will to say, no, I'm not doing this. And that is how that cycle, that's how that wheel is going to turn in your favor. But you have to say no to the sweet treats. I'm not saying in like a, you know, not telling you to not enjoy a cupcake. I'm telling you to not take the offer of the fuckboy. Because something's going to come around where your radiance and your light and your exuberance is going to attract other people. And it's going to attract people that may not be the best for you. And you have to use that discernment to say no, Virgo. Okay? Just remember this. Come next year, come back and rewatch this, okay? Whew, okay. Spirit, what else is here for my Virgos? You got box. You will receive a gift. You have cat, a two-faced friend. Interesting, okay. This can also be that fire sign that I was feeling. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah, so this is asking you to clear up your mind, Virgo. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Yeah, that's what I was saying before, is that you can choose a different path. You can choose a different way of maneuvering through this cycle. Are you going to choose the sweet treat fuckboy path, or are you going to choose the expansive and the nurturing and the Empress path? Because you have the choice right now. And I think that you're going to choose the Empress, but it's going to be challenging to get there. It takes you and your willpower, your mental fortitude to say, I'm not doing this anymore. You have to really embrace like that Queen or King of Swords and just blare through that, because this year is going to be, it's going to be a lot of shadow, and you're going to be walking side by side with that shadow. But that's not a bad thing. You can use that shadow to wield. You can use it to transform. You can use it as alchemy. So I'm going to actually pull some goddess cards for you. See what goddesses want to work with you. So you got quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Yeah, I think that that's what's going to help ease this overactive mind, Virgo. You are really overthinking a lot of things, and this year is going to ask you to sink into your heart more, but it's also going to be asking you to make head over heart decisions, because it may be tempting and your heart may be like, but I want this thing, but I love this person, but they're not good for me. And this is noticing how much influence you really do have. So you have Athena at the bottom of the deck too. You have inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Yeah, so trust your inner intuition, your inner guidance, because that's really going to help get you to a more stable place. Spirit, what advice is here for Virgo? What advice is here? Speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. Yep. So if this is surrounding, this is communication, that's air, that's that throat chakra. If this is surrounding relationships, dynamics, like you are going to have to speak up to stop the cycle, to stop the funk, whatever that is, you know, because I think that you have been appeasing and pleasing energies that are not sustainable or not good for you. And you have been like quieting yourself to be kind of like a people pleaser. And I know that's hard to hear, but that's what's coming out in the cards. And you are being challenged to use your voice more and to be more attentive. Focus. Yeah. Focus. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working and towards what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step towards creating an amazing life. Yeah. Shifting your focus away from the fuckboys. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. Yep. So Virgo, I think that this year is going to be a continuation of the dismantling that happened last year. This feels like a cleanup year for you. Like you're really starting to clean up and to start to oscillate in a energy of like abundance and to attract more energies that are better suited for you, that are more healthy for you. And just be aware towards the end of the year that something may come up again that is asking you to be diligent and asking you to use your discernment and choose the other pathway. Choose the pathway towards abundance, Virgo, because that is what is going to really magnetize your life and project you forward. So I love you guys. If this is resonating for you, please like, share, subscribe, drop your like or your comments in the description. And yeah, I hope that this next year or this year is going to be fruitful, abundant, amazing. But if you need me, if you want a personal reading, reach out. The link for that is in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you on the other side. Remember, you are magic. Blessed be. Bye.